Setting up a terrarium. People enjoy having plants around. Some people grow plants in gardens. Others grow plants in pots in their homes. Some people grow plants in terrariums. A terrarium is a container with plants growing inside. A terrarium can also be a habitat for small animals found in a garden. Terrariums can be any size and shape. Any clear container can be made into a terrarium. It should have a deep layer of soil and a lid to keep moisture inside. It also needs to be large enough to hold the plants and animals you want to keep inside it. A well-planned terrarium provides a good environment for living things. So what makes a good terrarium environment? All organisms have needs. Plants need air, water, nutrients, light, space, and the proper temperature. Animals need air, water, food, space, shelter, and the proper temperature. Plants can be a very good source of food or shelter for some animals. Not every kind of plant needs the same environment. Some plants need a lot of water. Others require only a small amount. Some plants need bright light, while others thrive in shade. Some plants grow best in cool temperatures, and others thrive in heat. Plan your terrarium to suit the organisms that will live in it. An organism's environment is everything that surrounds and affects it. Each part or component of an organism's environment is an environmental factor. An environmental factor can be non-living, such as water, light, and air temperature. Environmental factors can also be living, like all the plants and animals surrounding an organism. So, when making a terrarium, you need to think about the environmental factors for the plants and animals that will live in it. What kind of soil will you use? Will you have one kind of plant or several kinds? How much water will you provide for the organisms and how often? How will air flow through the container? Where should the terrarium be placed in the room for light and temperature? A terrarium can be created to represent a desert, grassland, woodland, or rainforest environment. You can add small animals that live in these natural habitats to the terrarium and observe them over time. Reptiles, amphibians, crustaceans, worms, and spiders are good animals to place in a terrarium. Plants need light and space to grow. Water is a non-living environmental factor. Let's take a look at a homemade terrarium. Homemade terrarium. You can make your own terrarium at home using a recycled 2-liter clear plastic bottle. Here's how. What you need. 1 2-liter plastic bottle, colorless, clear. Soil, gravel or small pebbles, seeds or small plants, scissors, water, small garden animals, piece of carrot. What you do. Remove the label from the plastic bottle. With help from an adult, cut the bottle about 10 centimeters from the bottom. Leave the cap on the bottle. Cut 4 2-centimeter slits along the bottom edge of the top part of the bottle. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put a layer of gravel or small pebbles in the base. Right here. Add a layer of soil. Right here. If you're planting seeds in the terrarium, fill the base with soil almost to the top. Almost to the top of the base. Then plant your seeds. If you are planting a small rooted plant, dig a hole in the soil. Place the roots of the plant in the hole. Fill soil in around the roots. Water the soil. Add small garden animals, such as earthworms or isopods. Put a piece of carrot in the terrarium for food. Place the top section of your bottle on the base, fitting the slits over the base. Place the terrarium in an area with some light. Observe how your organisms grow in their environment.